So, hi everyone, and welcome to another social science coffee break. It's a beautiful May morning, and I'm very excited to present to you today our elementary resource, which is From AI to Ancient Tools. This is a relatively new uh, collection of activities that was based because I wanted to find a way to talk to students about artificial intelligence and those advancements in a social science context. So this collection is a 3 lesson activity. It is inquiry based. So basically students reflect on their use of technology today. They learn a bit about what artificial intelligence is and how machine learning works. And then the majority of the section involves them researching a tech tool of the past. It could be from 1600s. It could be from, 1980s. You can really gear or change the activity depending on the societies or the time periods that you're studying. And then students reflect on how that technology was used and impacted society. So it is for cycle 2 and 3. Again, there's some flexibility within there. I've included a few examples of technologies for different time periods, but you can go crazy. And there's so many different more technologies that students would find engaging and want to explore. So it's a really open-ended activity in that retrospect. So lots of choice for students. So I'm going to open up the activity for you on our Societies and Territories website. If you're looking for this activity and you're in resources by society, it's going to be actually at the very end of the page where it says resources about, here I can click on it for you, like resources about all societies or general activities. And the reason behind that is just because it's not linked specifically to a society section. It's up to you to make those links or give those technology choices to your students. So here I'm going to open up the folder so you can see the teacher's guide and the student guide. I'll actually show you the student workbook. Um, so you'll see here, students have to reflect on 3 different technologies that they use every day. So it could be, their GPS for getting to school in the car or on the weekend. It could be their TV, it could be their devices. So they can reflect on those here. Then they read a little text about AI. They reflect on different AI things that they might have seen or used, and then they can watch a video about AI. Then they can pick what technology they can learn about. So if you make a copy of the student workbook or the teacher workbook, you can adjust these depending on what time period or what societies you are looking at. So maybe if you're, doing 1905, you're going to put like this no big deal. And maybe if you're doing 1980, you're going to put like black and white TV or color TV and things like that. So you'll adjust those options based on what time period you're looking at. Okay, and then students have to do a little survey where they can ask a parent or a grandparent. They could do their research online, depending on the time periods, about that technology. And then they create a podcast or a presentation to teach others about that form of technology and why it existed and how it impacted people. So I encourage you to check out this activity. I think it's really fun and very versatile again. And it's very important that we're talking to youth about artificial intelligence because even so that they're aware of things about algorithms and the impact, especially on the environment, and how that can influence and will influence societies in the years to come. So thank you for listening, and I'm going to pass it to Paul for the secondary resource.
Thank you very much, Stacy, and welcome to today's coffee break session. I am not doing something related to AI. I'm going to be showing you some review tools and that are done with a technology called H5P for the web, which are copyable and editable if you have a web server, a website, and also Genialy. which is a technology for creating interactive infographics. And this is available through the RISC Universe Social, and we've translated a few of them. I wanted to show you where they are. They're in the process of translation. Infographics could be made by AI using our resources, but it's hit and miss, and these are already done and ready for review. So yes, these are review tools for secondary four. Students benefit in the sense that they're studying for exams, and by placing key events that can help them situate key documents when they get them, and also they can see the events that they know where they would fit on that timeline and situate them as well. So secondary four students, we've only done the secondary four ones that are available, and I'm going to show you where they are. So they're available through the main history site, um, but they're also highlighted in the student toolkit, which a lot of students will be going to. So I'll show you that location, but they're also stored in the teacher menus. So here's the website. See there, this is where they actually are, period timelines, period overviews. And actually the period timelines are also at the bottom of the four time periods as well. But students will be accessing through the toolkit, student toolkit. Um, and you'll see that I put them up here, timeline overviews and infographic overviews. So I'll take a quick look to show you what they are. What's new is the new part for the timelines is that there's a dedicated page for these. So if you wanted to send students to that directly, you could. And so this is what they look like. You can go through the time period by clicking next, next. You can also find some specific time events and get a context for that event and a document associated with that event. And again, reuse down here or embed somewhere else. If you had a website, there's possible to grab these and use them if you know H5P technology. So basically, you've got four timelines for secondary four, and these are great review tools. They've just been updated. They were the links were broken to the images, and so they should all be working now and ready to use. So I'll go back to the toolkit and show you that there are also these infographic overviews. There was one available before, but we've started translating them, all four of them, and we've done the first pages of all four, and they'll be in the works. So basically, you've got 1840 to 1896, 1896, 1945, all the periods. This is the example of the one that we've done more than the first page, so you can get an idea of what it looks like. You can see all these different elements of what was going on in the 1980s. So these are great review tools. Each of them are about 3 or 4 slides, depending. And they're already up, the first pages, and we'll be translating the rest of them within the next week. So there you go. That's my share for today. Review tools that are available through the student toolkit called Period Timelines, and also overviews done with Genialy. So thank you very much and have a great week and long weekend. See you at the next coffee break session or video online.